at the Disco touring the country. Tour dates on our website, hot30.com, and we caught up with the guys a little bit earlier on, didn't we, today?
Yeah, we did. We went and saw Brendon Jon out at Acer Arena before their concert.
Well, it's Bridgie and Rach here with Brendon Jon from Panic at the Disco. Boys, thanks for chatting.
Thanks for having us.
We've been, just while we've been waiting to chat to you guys, we've noticed there is just a string of interviews. Like, you guys are obviously just going from interview to interview to interview before your show tonight. What question do you get asked the most?
I think it depends on what situation we're in, you know?
Yeah. It's usually about when I got bottled.
Yeah. Does everybody, because that is an interesting story, getting smacked in. But I want to ask, was it full or empty?
It was pretty full.
Really? Yeah, it was?
Yeah.
Because for people who don't know the story, of course, Brendon got hit in the head with a bottle. It was at the Reading Festival, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And then you just got right back up and kept on going.
Yeah, it was a great show.
You played the rest of the show like a champion. It's like, I feel more bad for you, though, because it's kind of like, you know, someone bringing up, like, well, if you ever got in, like, a fist fight and you really got the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when that happened?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I do.
Do you reckon that won the crowd over, though, you getting up and playing on?
Maybe. It was definitely a great show afterwards.
Probably because you were in some kind of psychosis from the bottle.
Really
exactly.
Delirious.
Little concussed. Yeah. People are always, every time you go to a rock gig, there's always people throwing stuff from the crowd. But what's the weirdest thing you've seen thrown up on stage?
Any undies?
Yeah, a lot of undies, surely.
I don't know if that's the weirdest thing, though.
Yeah.
Is that weird to say?
When the Chili Peppers headlined Reading and Leeds that year, that Brendon got knocked out, and they got eggs thrown at them.
Eggs?
Really?
Eggs all over the stage, yeah. What a bunch of bullshit, right?
Did he get the eggs from? They sneak eggs in past security.
And it's all anonymous, too. There's like people in the crowd going, we're awesome. It's like, but when nobody knows who you are, what are you doing this for, you idiot?
You guys, before we talk about your tour of Australia, a lot of people might not know, you guys are from Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm from Chicago, but
the band is from Vegas.
The band is based out of Vegas.
That is obviously one of the most amazing cities in the world. When you go around touring all these other countries, are all the cities a little bit boring compared to home?
And less neon?
Definitely not. Man, like...
I'd say Las Vegas gets more boring because it's all or nothing kind of.
It's either you have the craziest 3-day binge of your life or you just hang out in suburbia and do nothing.
Because from us, a far way away, it feels like you have to lead a life of purely gambling, drinking, and sleeping with women. Like, that's all that there is.
I mean, that's pretty much what everybody does. But I don't know if that has anything to do because of Vegas. But yeah.
You know, I actually still remember where I was the very first time that I heard the song I Write Sins Not Tragedies. I was living in New York at the time, and it had just come out on radio over there. Do you guys remember where you were when you first heard the first song that you guys had on radio?
The first time.
I think I was in my friend's car, and we were driving through California in LA, and it came on the radio, and it was pretty crazy.
Did you crap your dad? Were you like, oh my god?
Actually, I did. Funny that you mentioned that. It was really awkward for a second.
The songs did have been the same city.
He kicked me out of the car, and
All right, Panic at the Disco. Touring the country. We caught up with the guys today.
We did indeed. Make sure you head to hot30.com. We've got footage of the interview, and these two boys, very, very easy on the eye, I might say. So make sure you go and check it out.
Sure. Part 2 of our chat with Panic at the Disco.
What about when because I know some of the songs that you've had to censor certain words or whatever, and I know when I heard it, Our Sins on the radio the first time, I was thinking, gee, that's a bit of interesting syncopation, but then I realised they'd actually just cut the God out of goddamn. Do you guys ever, like, if you're performing and you have to censor something?
Okay, give us a couple stories, Brendon.
I don't know if there's any stories, but I definitely, I don't really like to censor it, you know.
Yeah.
But I do forget sometimes, even when I'm trying.
What are some of the substitutions you use?
Yeah, let's
I usually say either hot damn, odd damn.
Yeah, we played in Kuala Lumpur.
I love how you guys say Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur. Yeah.
You sound really fancy.
It was our first time there, but anyways, they said they'd fine us if we swore on stage at just a regular show.
Really?
No freedom of speech, I guess, over there.
Yeah.
And how did you pronounce that?
Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala
Lumpur.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's about as unclassy
that's way
as you
better.
get the Australian way. Kuala Lumpur.
Can you say dancer?
Dancer?
Dancer? Yeah, can you say now, try it Australian?
Dancer.
Dancer.
I was reading when you were first sort of getting into this, you contacted Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy, and he flew over to your Vegas show and immediately signed you or something. It didn't happen that easy, right?
I mean,
please, dear God.
No, we actually didn't. We weren't at a show. We were just like hanging out at our practice space, and they were recording at the time, and he somehow heard it on the internet, and we told him to come down, and he said he'd watch us practice. So we did. For some reason, he was like, yeah, I'll sign you, whatever.
And that is
Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, I'm going out for lunch.
Got a spare
Yeah.
200 grand.
Yeah, I was like, all right, yeah, cool.
Are you guys good mates? Are you still mates with Fall Out Boy?
Yeah, whenever we get to see them, we're kind of on the opposite schedules where we're on tour and they're home, and they're on tour when we're home.
Sure.
But whenever we see them, it's always a good time. We usually catch up and
Debauchery.
Yeah.
now that Pete's, he's
Now he's married and having a kid. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
so unrock.
Kind of gotten way calmer,
I know.
Calmer.
Yeah, karma.
There you go. You got it.
Do you guys close the show with All Right Sins Not Tragedies?
No. We've actually
we play that first. We say that's
all right.
We
Let's
play
get
it.
ourselves
Get it out of the way.
Here it is.
Just cheer. Here it is.
Does that happen with a song? I mean, I remember I watched an interview with Blink-182 years ago and saying how damn it, their song that really got them going. They were just over it. They were sick of the song. Does that happen with you guys and some of the hits you play? I mean, you play them night after night after night. Do they lose the excitement in the song?
Yeah, bands, we get sick of songs pretty easily. And that's pretty much why we just like to change the sound a lot, from writing from record to records thus far.
I think on every tour we've done, we've kind of changed up the way we play it a little bit as well. Just the arrangement and different instruments and stuff.
Yeah.
Just to keep it fun for us.